Sorry, I had to bring it up. He stares at me and I'm like, well... 8:05 AM. 0.6 inches of rain. Loading. I will stumble our way through this messy game. Okay, what has happened over here? Some sort of crime scene. Okay, this guy's got the shakes! And an inhaler of blue. Okay, this is a different character again. Oh no, it's raining. I must look cool.
God, my hands are trembling. I gotta keep my act together. At least for now. I noted that name somewhere. What was it? Blake. Lieutenant Carter Blake. Yeah, that's it.
Just walks in the puddle.
Reporters. Already. Huh. You seem well informed. Goddamn rain. Hasn't stopped pouring since I arrived. I'm really gonna love it here.
Hi guys, what's going on? It just throws me into a wall. Okay, anything going on back here? I think. Right, let's go speak to the reporters. Hi.
Yes, Joe. A body was found here on this project wasteland early this morning. The police are still searching the scene and questioning anyone who might have seen something, but no information has filtered through yet concerning the identity of the victim. Of course, everyone's wondering if the body is that of Jeremy Bowles and has the origami killer struck again.
Jeremy Bowles, eh?
Our team is on the scene.
Well, we've got information.
The zone is sectioned off, sir.
I'm a
Please
cop.
Step back.
Agent Norman Jaden, FBI?
Norman
You
Jaden.
got a badge or something, Mr. Jaden?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
With controls that are awkward.
Check.
Ironically, all you have to do is swipe left or swipe right with this.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Blake. Is he around?
I
saw him
didn't even
arrive
have to
earlier.
curve it back
He's here
round, I just
somewhere.
had to swipe right on the
Thanks.
mouse and it did it. Which is weird, because it doesn't work like that on controller. And it's like, nope, it don't work. But if you just swipe right, everything's golden. Norman Jaden. Has to have the cool glasses and the weird glove.
Video memo recording, Agent 47023, Norman Jaden, Tuesday, October 4th, 2011. Time is 8:14 a.m.
Okay, we're recording. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, that's just to take the glasses off for no reason. Okay, DNA. The random bottle. Oscar Daisy. Bank manager. Divorce from Judy
Unrelated
Shepherd.
to the investigation. I'm looking for Lieutenant Carter Blake.
Thanks. Just points. Okay, that
Thanks.
guy.
Airy comment, sample of no interest. Comes from one of the policemen present on the wasteland.
Wow, just all the DNA from the cops contaminating the scene. Hi.
Lieutenant Blake? I'm Agent Norman Jaden from the FBI. I went by your office this morning.
And I was scanning for no reason and
Now,
had
if
the
you're looking
glasses on for no
dead
reason.
bodies and highways, you come to the right place. Mike, will you tell that asshole with the bulldozer to stop for 5 minutes? I can't hear myself think here.
Right away, Lieutenant.
Well, are you coming, Jaden?
So, what happened?
Some guy taking his dog for a piss found a body about 6 o'clock this morning. We don't know much more right now. Based on what we've seen, looks like the work of the origami killer.
Has the time of death been established?
Based on the rigor mortis, must be less than 6 hours ago. We should know more once the coroner has had a look. Any news on the coroner?
He's on his way, Lieutenant.
We've been waiting for an hour, for fuck's sake.
There are a lot of people on the crime scene. Aren't you afraid your men might destroy some clues?
Yeah, their DNA's all over the
Find
shop.
proof sitting behind a desk. We're not in the habit of trampling things into the ground, even if we're not in the FBI.
But they are leaving a lot of
No.
evidence that's
No, of course
contaminating
not.
it.
That's not what I meant. Do we know the cause of death?
There are no marks on the body. Chances are he was drowned, like the others. Tony, I don't want to see a single shit-stirring journalist within a mile of here. You got it?
There are
Yes,
already two
Lieutenant.
by the entrance, you know.
Any witnesses?
None yet. Given the neighborhood, I'd be surprised if anybody saw anything.
The case seems to be attracting the attention of the media.
Yeah, a greedy pack of vultures. These guys have killed their mothers for a scoop. Some investigation.
I'm not trying to push you
Some of
through
the three-ring
walls or
circus.
anything.
Listen, I'm a little busy here. Why don't we discuss all this a little later, back at the office?
Oh, no problem. I understand. Do you mind if I have a look around?
Be my guest. Hey, Jaden, you come and see me if you find anything, okay? We're on the same team now.
Of course. And then I have to just touch the mouse and it does things, and then I need to mash until it lets me move the controller. Any day now. And there we go. Until it lets me
Mary,
take over from the
sample of
controller.
No interest. Comes from one of the policemen present on the wasteland.
Like, where did the crime happen? That would be the best place to gather evidence and DNA samples, wouldn't it? If we know where it happened. Probably not down the train tracks, I guess, although... Okay, it doesn't want us walking further than that. And there's a DNA sample. And it's got a footprint. There's something over there as well.
Very common. Traces of footprints leading toward the body. They don't look like those of the police. No correlation with the body for the moment.
No correlation for the moment, but they walked up to the body.
Very common. Traces of blood on the railroad track. The blood report indicates an advanced and long-lasting state of exhaustion.
Interesting. We were just playing a guy who was exhausted. Or had a heart attack. Handprint. Blood group A. High blood glucose levels. Fantastic. Oh, for fuck's sake. I saw a different control come up that I was like, am I gonna have to, like there's a down circle option there. And I'm wondering if I need to use that. And I was getting ready for the keyboard and mouse, which is why I let go of the Y. Okay, keep climbing. Keep climbing. Harry's recording this entire thing. I mean, you've come this far. There might have been samples of information partway down the hill. More footprints, but these could be anyone.
There's a good chance that they're the killers.
Tire marks.
Harry, comment. Tire tracks on the side of the road behind the railroad line. It may be the killer's car.
Maybe. Maybe there's some more information to get. Perfect. Maybe we go up the fence here. Maybe we don't. Okay, so they probably did it from up here then. And then pulled away. After going all the way down here to do it, even though it's a very, very public area. Can I make him fall flat on his face? Right, carry on down. Okay. There's another big old clue over there, it seems. But it might just be a cop, right? Is there anything else that we haven't found? Probably nothing over here, right? A dead cat.
A dead cat. The FBI doesn't keep files on dead cats. Not yet.
Well, that came out of nowhere. Norman Jayden is very messy. Right, this big old clue right there that's big and orange. I'm going to assume that that's important.
Way too many people here.
Oh, we could have maybe got run over by the train.
There's a railroad track near where the body was left. Same as all the other victims. Why the hell is there blood here? Some orchid pollen. The concentration of pollen in the air is quickly decreasing because of the rain, but it gets higher in the direction of the body.
So where we'd already been.
Comment. Pollen particles disappear in the tall grass. It's probably the end of the trail.
It's funny because we already did all that.
I'm heading back to the office. You staying?
No, I've seen enough. I'm leaving too.
The body must be under the tarp near the lights.
The body must be under the top near the lights.
Harry, comment. The victim is lying on his back.
Well, we haven't looked
No
at the body at
visible signs
all.
of violence. A small origami figure in the right hand. Fingers were probably closed after the time of death.
That one doesn't work on mouse, on controller.
An orchid was placed on the victim's chest.
Come on, mouse. Come on. Okay, let's try it on controller. No, of course it doesn't work. Right, come on, mouse. Come on. No, not look that way. Come on. Come on. Do the control. Do, no, not look that way. Do the control. Do the control. Yeah, I have to hold D and do that.
Like the other victims.
Anything over here? I mean, I might as well get that one out of the way on controller as well whilst we're at it.
Superficial wound on the right thigh. The blood is identical to that on the fence.
Where we've already been and checked out. Okay. Now, let me control.
The victim is Jeremy Bowles. Declared missing 5 days ago. See reference file.
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing remaining. Yeah, I'm done.
I've seen all there is to see.
I'm definitely going home. Checks out everything afterwards. Take it off. There you go. I mean, there's probably an achievement for getting run over by the train, right? Cross the police line. Probably an achievement for it. You guys chit-chatting? Nothing to see. Would you like an interview, reporter? Where'd the reporter go? She's gone. Okay, that one works. It's nice when they just work. That one did. I was half expecting it not to. Now I don't know why some work and some don't. Don't ask me, because it makes no sense. Some just work and some just don't. And if they didn't work on PlayStation, then that's just stupid, isn't it? But then again, it might not be designed for Xbox controllers. You've unlocked a new bonus. Find all the clues! Okay, well that was easy. I mean, it's a bat.
A bat?
It's a Batman.
A fox.
That's a crab. Faces? I can see, but not really. Blades? I guess it's got some.
A crab.
Death, I guess. Two Grim Reapers having a dance?
Death. Death.
Terror! Ego. I mean, what else is there? It's two Grim Reapers having a dance.
I have the results of your MRI scans. Everything seems to be normal. There is no physical damage from the accident. However, I am worried about your psychological condition. I know it's not easy, but you've got to start over, Ethan.
Memory.
You're not responsible for what happened.
Sadness.
It's my fault Jason is dead. He'd still be alive if I'd been looking out for him.
What about the one that vaporized out of
It was
existence?
an accident. Accidents happen every day. You can't blame yourself forever for your son's death. How is Sean?
He vanished through a wall.
I think he resents the fact that I can't live up to his expectations.
Taking
I
notes
seem
on the desk
incapable
directly.
of making his
Not
mother and him
writing on the
happy.
paper. He's a
And
very,
what about
very
you,
good
Ethan?
psychologist.
What do you feel?
I feel sort of anesthetized, as if none of this was real. Sometimes I tell myself this whole thing is just a nightmare and that I'll wake up at any moment.
Is there something else you wanted to tell me, Ethan?
Yeah, vanished in the middle of nowhere.
I sometimes have these blackouts. Times when I don't know what I'm doing. I recover consciousness sometime later, but I'm someplace else. And I have no idea how I got there. Do you think this could be related to the accident?
You suffered a massive concussion and were in a coma for 6 months. We really don't know what effect a shock like that can have on the brain. That's the end of this session. We'll continue this conversation next week.
Well, it's a good job I got to walk around your entire room, isn't it?
You were lucky, Ethan. It's very rare to survive such a traumatic accident.
I don't exactly feel lucky, Doctor.
I mean, it's his own fault for diving onto the car with the kids in the first place. He didn't exactly do it in a way that dives the kid out of the way. He dove under the car and dove the kid under the car.
Do you want to eat something? Is something the matter, Sean?
No, I'm alright.
I don't believe you.
Aren't you gonna go play with the other kids?
I don't feel like it.
Well, let's just get up then.
How did things go at school today?
I was punished because I didn't do my homework.
Well, then you should have done your homework when I told
I'm
you
sorry
to,
about
shouldn't
that,
you?
Sean. Next time, we'll really pull it together, okay?
Not watch the cartoons
Boomerang?
and vanish into different
You know how
people's
to use it?
realities.
No, not really. I can never make it come back.
Can I give it a try?
Excuse me? Like, I pressed right trigger and then it went, nope. Your turn now. So we're just gonna show off in front of him and be like, we can do it. Over and over and over again. Is it actually gonna come back this time? Or is it gonna hit the tree?
Whoa! You did it, Dad!
Do you want to give it a try?
Twice in a
I
row.
won't be able to do it.
Oh, come on, let's try it together. Now, the main thing is to get the right position at the beginning. Now, you gotta throw it straight and a little to the right.
You don't throw it straight.
Now, throw it!
Ready, go. Oh, he actually caught
I
it.
did it! I did it, Dad!
Good job, Sean. See? That wasn't so hard.
Now he's just gonna run around with it. Weird celebration. And then he's immediately, I'll sit down again miserably. Well,
I'll find something else to do with him. Maybe a ride on the merry-go-round. Sean used to love playing on the seesaw. Maybe he'd like to have a turn on the swings.
or maybe he'd like to go down the very disappointing slide onto the hard grass. Or maybe I'll just walk off without him.
You want to go play on the swing? I'll push you.
He says to no one very, very close range. Okay, get on, man. That was fun. Let go.
Come on, Dad! Higher!
Okay, well. The other kids have all vanished from here. Just him on this one. Can we push him over the top? Also, who pushes the rungs? Aren't you meant to push the kids back to, like, help them get the height? Pushing the rungs like that seems weird. Who the heck's that creepy guy in the distance?
That was cool.
This creepy guy in front of you all of a sudden. That was just a swing. This guy vaporized out of thin air with his kid on the swings, and you're just like, who is this creepy guy? Do you actually have a kid
I'd
here?
like a packet of strawberry flavored chewy.
No, you're just here to either sell candy to kids or take advantage of them,
Hey,
or offer
I got you some
candy to
chewies.
kids in a park, which is weird.
Thanks. It was nice of you anyway.
Or you could just swap them for something else that he would like, you know? Like, sorry, he doesn't like strawberry. Can I swap them for a different packet of something that he would like? No, not allowed to do that. Am I not allowed to go on the merry-go-rounds? Hi.
It's
How's
getting
the
dark.
weather?
It might start to rain soon. I should have known he doesn't like strawberry. I don't even know my own son anymore. I'll find something else to do with him.
Right, go on this merry-go-rounds. I'm sure it will offer. What's going on back here? Excuse me? You're getting amorous with her and you're both not that young in a kid's park. That's a bit weird place to be making out in the corner, isn't it? Like, very much looks like he's going for more than just a kiss. Like, touching her up a bit in a kid's park. Oh, this merry-go-round.
What about that merry-go-round? I bet I can push you so fast you won't be able to stay on it.
Great!
He didn't seem that authentically into it. There's something very weird about this whole thing.
Go on, Dad.
The way that he starts looking menacingly slow, I'm putting my hands on it.
Faster! Faster! Come on!
I'm coming down to put my hands on it very, very, very slowly. Okay, I'm mashing A. Come on. Can push it faster still. That kid was just about to try and jump on and he's like, oh, it's moving. There's something very weird about this game.
Whoa! I think my head is spinning.
I think the voice acting doesn't help. Okay, so that merry-go-round is a different name of a merry-go-round, and this is like the other sort of merry-go-rounds, and the option is like, let's just leave instead of doing other fun activities. The slides, weird slides, the assault course. What is the other option? A random tree. Like, obviously, if I'd have kept the thought,
Sean used to love playing on the seesaw. I'll find something else to do with him. Sean used to love playing on the seesaw.
Ah, there's somebody using the seesaw. Can I use the seesaw with my kids? No. Did he just touch that guy's jump? Guess I'll get him to stop seesawing if I touch him up whilst he's doing it. I'm not seeing any other seesaws. This one. The one right in front of him that he's miserably sat waiting to go
I haven't
on.
been on a seesaw in a long time. What do you think?
Yeah.
He says very unenthusiastically. Well, get on it then. Zoom. Oh, hang on. This is awkward. Unless it works on... No, it did work on controller. Okay.
Come on, Dad, make me fly.
This is so cringe. the dead expression on his face as he's doing the seesaw with his kids. There's just something not right with staring at your child with the dead expression on your face, dead inside. This will make him happy. Stares with a dead expression on his face. Just completely dead inside. Yep, this is making him happy. He's completely emotionless. And dead inside.
Looks like rain's coming. I think you better go.
Okay.
I mean, we also did every single thing there was to do. And you left your bag.
You know, I didn't mean what I said before. I was just angry.
You were right to be angry. I wasn't very nice to you either.
Well, come on, then. Bye, then. I thought we were leaving. Where are you going? What are you doing? This isn't the way out the park. You want to go on the merry-go-round? What are you doing? Where are you going?
Hey, Dad, can I have a ride on the carousel? Can I?
Sure. Go pick a horse and get on. I'll get a ticket.
Right. Because that definitely wasn't leaving the park, so obviously something weird was going on. Hi, one ticket for the thing I tried to get a ticket for earlier.
One, please. That's $1.
Don't you mean two? Don't you want to get on as well? I know that's shit. But don't you want to at least get on with your kid as well? Have fun. On the most shitty, boring ride in the world. They're really slow and they take forever. Are we going to vanish and just abandon him here? What's going on now? Well, that was suddenly in front of a car and a van. Back on Carnaby Corner. What is it about this place that you keep coming back to?
Sean! Sean!
I mean, he's not going to stood around waiting if you vanished on your own, is he?
Sean! Sean!
His bag's here, though. Well, Okay, he just took his bag on the floor like it's nothing.
Sean! Sean!
I mean, I would keep the bag.
Sean!
It's your kid's bag. I wouldn't just leave it.
Sean, where are you? Sean!
He might want that.
Sean! Sean!
He vaporized through the wall again. You only checked his room. You didn't check anywhere else in the house. And that's the second one gone again. And suddenly you have origami in your hands. And why would you suddenly have a piece of origami out of nowhere? Unlocked a new bonus. Pluteo Games with Sean and buy him strawberry, which he doesn't like. Did we get an option? Or was that just like, you just buy. Plus we bought one before, you know, he asked for anything. And we taught him to boomerang. And then we lost him. And then we lost him. Don't question it. Fine. Norman Jaden. Back in the house. 7:55 PM, 1.3 inches. Many cops. Like the way people move.
Do you think it's gonna take long?
No, he should be finished soon.
Can I actually do this without? I gotta use the keyboards and mouse. Baseball or tanks? Okay. I mean, I'm sure there's a more fun game buried in it. That guy's like, what are you doing? Like, smashing stuff down or knocking stuff off surely is a bit more interesting than this. That guy's wondering what you're doing still. Like, you look like a complete idiot. Throwing the ball at nothing. There he goes on his very stiff NPC journey. Just burn the entire time away.
I'm off, Charlene. I'll look at the reports later. I'll cancel all appointments for this
Hey,
afternoon.
Okay.
I'm behind you.
Captain, Agent Norman Jaden from the FBI is here.
And I'm only bringing it up because he's stood right behind you.
Jaden, of course. We've been expecting you.
Even though you
I'm
said
in a
to
bit of a
cancel
hurry. Do
all
you
my
mind tagging
meetings.
along? We can talk as we walk.
Yeah, of course. I wanted to introduce myself before getting started, but perhaps there's a better time.
No, it's fine. I just have to get to the press conference. We have them every day now. Believe me, it's not always easy finding someone.
What are you doing? You're trying to lose me?
Today we have some news.
Or do you just want to get your steps in?
Have you met Lieutenant Blake yet?
Yeah, we met this morning.
He has his own methods, but he's a good cop. I'm sure you'll get on well together. Do you know how to tie a knot in a neck?
Well, it...
I guess.
To be frank with you, I could have done
I've
without
had to
the
do
FBI
this
on
for
this one,
people
but
I
the
work
press
with,
are all
and it's
over us. This
weird.
origami killer case crept up on us, and it's
Great.
fast becoming a national concern. There are hundreds of killers in this country, but what do you know? This guy is exotic.
You would, wouldn't you?
Flowers and origami figures. Work that one out. Then the press get onto it.
A control that I can't do on controller.
I'm here
Like,
to arrest a serial killer.
There's something sexual
With all due
about putting a
respect,
tie
sir,
on
the rest of
someone.
it, it's none of my
And
business.
the girl that asked me, I did end up dating.
Oh.
And, you know, it wasn't
course not.
that
All I'm
weird,
asking
but
is
it did
that you
feel a
make
bit too
progress
sexual.
and
But then someone else was like,
Just wanna
also,
put
can you
it
also do
Now,
my
we're gonna
tie
have
up?
to serve
And it
him
was
up on
like,
a
you know,
silver
like,
platter.
it's a bit weird. Like, you know, I've just tied this thing around her neck that's like, you know, trust and not strangulation.
Go see
This guy
Charlie
just
and
staring
she'll
at
show you
us
to your
like,
office.
why are you sexually
Check in
putting
the
on this
press
guy's
conference
tie?
If you're interested, it'll give you an idea of the political climate around here.
Thank you, sir.
But yeah, and then
Welcome to
another
the
girl's
club,
like,
Jaden.
could you also help me put my tie on? And it's like, it's a little sexual. Hi, do you have a problem? Do you want me to put your tie on as well, sir? Is that it? Are you waiting for me to help put your tie on as well? I can help you with your tie as well if you want, sir. Yeah, it's just weirdly too sexual. Like, you know, it's okay when it's a girl that you are flirting with and, you know, end up dating. But, you know, when it's someone else is like, also put my tie on, maybe they liked me as well or something. I don't know. It was a bit, you know, it's weird because it did feel too sexual. You're not like that, Coffee. Too sexual putting someone else's tie on them. You know, when they're all grown adults and they know how to put their ties on, let's face it. It's just, I don't know, it just does not feel right. You know, it's okay if it's someone that you get involved with, but when it's not, you know, putting somebody else's tie on them, it's a bit weird. But then, you know, I didn't think it at the time. I just thought it's weird and, you know, I'm not putting everyone's tie on and, like, you know, an origami was found in their hands. Who's saying that?
I should get Perry's assistant to show me my office. I can't wait to get to work.
This guy looks like he's trying to avoid his job and maybe a bit stoned.
Captain Perry is doing the press conference now. Might be interesting to have a look.
So yeah, it's like, you know, it's one thing when it's somebody like... Can I use the toilet?
I saw Blake when I arrived. Maybe I should go talk to him.
Maybe I should use the toilet randomly. But, you know, it's like jumping on. It's like, oh yeah, also tie my tie. I don't know. Maybe they were just like... Or, you know, they wanted my attention as well. I don't know. But it does. It, like, tying a tie around someone's neck. It's a very much a trust thing. And, you know, like... They all know how to tie ties. I've seen them wearing ties before. There's no way that wasn't, like... Yeah, it's just weird and sexual to tie... You okay, sir? The way they walk is... And also you just sat and staring at me. It's just weird. Just a bit weird. Okay, right.
I'm dying of thirst. Where's the water cooler when you need one?
Well, the coffee was disgusting.
Strange character, Captain Perry. Seems to be more interested in meeting the press than investing. Nice watch.
Oh, it's the present we offer to our new lieutenants. We bought the same model each year for the past 20 years for each promotion.
I bet they get a deal on it.
Time, and it's the kind of thing that always goes down well. You can contribute to our fund if you like. We're still a few dollars short.
Congratulate Larry on my behalf.
I'll be sure to do that, sir.
Captain Perry said you could show me to my office?
Yes, of course. Follow me.
You're gonna take the long way around.
Agent Jaden, are you coming?
Sure, I was gonna talk to this other guy, but I guess we've started this now. Is it through a wall? Is it in the toilet? Man, it's disgusting in here.
This is my office?
That's where I was told to take you. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
A fresh coat of paint, some polyfiller, some air freshener, a window open because of all the pollen or whatever this stuff is floating around. Yeah, a window would be nice. I guess we're not talking to the other guy. I had to reach extra for that. I did full immersion. Fully immersive when you have to use the mouse. But when it throws it in at the end of a combination bit, that's when it's a problem. That make all the difference, Jaden. Did that make all the difference here? I can see the chalkboard better now. Suspicious mail alert. There's several suspicious mails in this office.
Step 1. Change the office.
Virtual reality. Water. Fog. What's this? DNA planets? Okay, it's a nice view. This is a nice view. I'll take it. What clues have we got? Tire tracks. Tyron brand B Chevrolet.
Car is probably a Chevrolet Malibu 83.
Tyron brand. Does that just mean the tire? Flower of the orchids. I mean, you knew
Common species. That doesn't help much.
A horse dog. Cellulose?
No
Cotton?
prints or specific clues. Nothing much to go on. Just one origami store in town.
But why would people be buying origami when you can make it? Nowhere sells tires. Very common plants. There could be any plant shops.
The orchid is a common species. It can be found at any flower shop.
I mean, that's our main clue. Can't believe there's nothing on the tire. Okay, look at your files. Anyone own a Chevrolet?
Eight victims in the last 3 years. All boys, aged between 9 and 13.
They were given origami in the hands.
The victims disappear from public places in broad daylight. No one notices anything. Bodies are found 3 to 5 days later.
Drowned. In rainwater.
Apparently it's raining a lot, so it doesn't make too much of a difference.
There is always a railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are found. And all the victims disappeared in the fall.
Well, one's right next to the
Killer
origami
has a
shop.
large comfort zone. He gained confidence rapidly and moved away from his base. This won't make the geoprofiling any easier.
I mean, you'd say that he moved away from his base, so that means that the first one would surely be the
Always the
closest
same
to his
ritual.
base.
An origami in the hand, an orchid on the chest. The victims have always been dead for less than 6 hours when they were found, which means they remained alive for several days before being drowned. Over 3,500 people questioned. Over 100 suspects interrogated. Not a single lead to go on.
But how are they all found within 6 hours? Also, you just showed a picture of somebody that could clearly be the guy. The big old fat guy.
The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car. He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
He drives a Chevrolet. And you showed us a picture of him. Funnily enough. You showed us a picture of... Could be the guy. Like, if it's... Is it going to show it again? Oh, it's showing a different picture there. Okay. Okay, well that's all of that information. And then the map has a big old circle on it. Lost all the other information to be gathered. Oh, right on the wall! Big old fat guy! You're also seeing things. Wanted for prison break.
Here we go again. I better go wash my face.
Even though you'd been to the toilet once already.
I need to take some. I'm gonna faint if I resist.
Zombification.
I know I can make it. I know I can make it.
What if I don't? Oh, come on.
Is everything all right, sir?
Yeah. Just gotta wash my face. Bathroom's right there, where we've been before.
No one must see.
No one must see that I've got the severe shakes. Nobody can tell. The lady coming up the ladies' room probably knows, apparently. And that guy just came out of our office. Well, this guy looks suspicious. Trying to keep his face down. That guy's wearing the same jacket. Oh, is that the other guy that we play as? My kid has vanished. Again, somehow.
This is Lieutenant Blake, Mr. Marshall. Could you please tell him what happened?
It was this afternoon. I went to the park with my son, Sean. We played together for a while, and then he wanted to go on the carousel, so I put him on one of the wooden horses, and when I turned back, Sean had disappeared.
Exactly what time did you arrive at the park? Try to remember exactly, Mr. Mars. Every detail can be important.
It must have been about...
I don't know the time. 5:30?
5:30, I think. I'm not really sure.
What was your son wearing when he disappeared?
He was wearing a coat.
Beige?
A beige coat. And a pair of pants.
He was wearing some clothes.
Green pants.
I don't know what he
How
was
could
wearing.
Sean have disappeared without you even noticing? Weren't you right by the carousel?
I did. I didn't leave. I watched the carousel.
How could Sean
and
possibly have vanished if you were right there watching the carousel?
I mean, he was walking around the whole
I don't
thing of the
understand.
carousel.
You say you took your son to the park after school, but you didn't report him missing until 8:15. Why did it take you so long to contact the police?
I searched the whole neighborhood for him. I thought he couldn't have gone far.
Did Sean have any particular difficulties, Mr. Mars? Anything that might have caused him to run away?
Sean is a sensitive child. Our relationship has been a little difficult recently.
Everything okay at school? Any particular problems between you and your wife?
Yeah, they're divorced.
My wife and I have been separated for the last 6 months. But Sean would not have gone off without telling his mother or me.
All right. That's all the questions I have for now.
I don't know what time he arrived. I don't know what he was wearing. I didn't look that closely. I gotta admit.
Do you think the origami killer...
Considering I just had origami man's. What's going on in the background? Is someone doing yoga or is someone having a shower? With a very open window.
But what if it is the origami killer?
Well, then we have about
But everyone can see them having a shower. Like they're putting their arm up, either they're doing yoga or they're washing under their armpits. And everyone in the entire police... Wow, how rude. Did you see that, guys? You walked past, just shoulder barge him.
Did they find something?
Nah, they
No,
shoulder barged me on the
nothing
way
yet.
out. I
They're
think they
looking
think
through the
we're the
night.
criminal.
Do they? Do they think it's the origami killer?
I think they think we're the origami killer. Because we didn't even mention that they handed me
It's
the
still
origami.
too early to say. But it is a possibility.
Considering I had origami in my hands, you know, I think it might be possible.
What happened, Ethan? How
I
could
don't know,
you
he
respond like
vanished
that?
through the wall earlier.
You should never have taken your eyes off him. I mean, for
He
God's sake,
can
how hard is it to
vaporize
keep
through
your eye on the
walls. I
child in
don't
the
think
park?
it's my fault.
Why did you leave him, Ethan? Why? Wasn't it enough losing Jason? I'm sorry. It's not what I meant to say.
It is.
I miss him so much.
Awkward scene. Right in front of the police station. No one reacting and coming to help. Expressionless. I'm just gonna stand there completely expressionless. The big face, man. Like the others are zoomed up. This guy's right in your face, isn't he, for his loading screens? Just right up in there. Right the way in there. You can see right up his nose. You say 952, 1.39 inches, but that's what I'm going to call it a day. I need to get ready for things early tomorrow. I'll be back on Wednesday with something else. Thank you to anyone that might have been watching and lurking. I appreciate you all, and I'll catch you all next time, where the game clearly isn't going to fix the control issues, but it is what it is.